Under Jose Mourinho, Manchester United's transfer business has evolved from the haphazard, scattergun approach employed by his predecessors. In his first summer, all four signings made a crucial contribution to a season that ended with two major trophies. A year later, the spine has been strengthened again, with Romelu Lukaku and Nemanja Matic proving as shoot buys. But with United chasing a first Premier League title since Sir Alex Ferguson, 5 deals that were not done have been just as important to the early season success. Not selling David De Gea, keeping the world's best goalkeeper out of the clutches of Real Madrid continues to pay dividends while providing a surprise boost in popularity for the now defunct fax machine. Mourinho admitted in the summer De Gea had been contacted for a long time, and should the United number one have wanted to swap Manchester for the Spanish capital, the manager would not have stood in his way. But De Gea is happy at Old Trafford, much to the chagrin of strikers from the Premier League's other 19 clubs. United have already chalked up 7 clean sheets, and while the defence has solidified somewhat, De Gea's ability to produce a world-class stop after twiddling his thumbs for 70 minutes continues to be a big factor. A genuinely world-class player in his position, De Gea makes the improbable look normal, and retaining his services between the posts is a big boost to United's title chances. Keeping Marwan Fellaini when Galatasaray came knocking at Ed Woodward's door this summer for Fellaini's services, most fans would have happily taken whatever fee was offered. It was Mourinho who refused to allow the Belgian midfielder to leave Old Trafford. The manager can be forgiven for sporting a big smirk of satisfaction. The midfielder scored twice at the weekend to take his tally to 4 for the season, and he is regularly serenaded by a fan base that was ambivalent at best about him a mere 12 months ago. Fellaini has been one of the surprises of the season so far, and Paul Pogba's injury has made keeping him fit a priority if United are to negotiate a tricky run of away fixtures following the international break. Marwan Fellaini scored twice against Crystal Palace, and his stock with United fans has never been higher. Not signing Ivan Perisic, Inter Milan's attempt to include Anthony Martial in any deal for Perisic looks more insulting by the game. News of Mourinho's interest in the Croatian received a largely negative response from the supporters, and despite his impressive stats from the left wing in Serie A, he would have been an underwhelming acquisition. Add the loss of Martial into the bargain, and what was already an expensive deal would have left United with more than a few painful pangs of regret. Perisic has had a strong start to the season in Italy, but the combination of Martial and Marcus Rashford on the left has been one of United's biggest positives, and given Mourinho the type of selection dilemma every manager is desperate for. Keeping a fifth centre-back with the arrival of Victor Lindelof at the start of the summer, United looked to have a surplus of centre-backs. Chris Smalling was quickly identified as the odd man out of a group that has Marcos Rojo to return and Axel Tuanzebe pushing from behind. But Mourinho opted against recouping some funds, and is now reaping the benefits. Lindelof has needed time to adapt, and while Rojo is on the treatment table, the England international has clocked up 6 appearances. Eric Bailly and Phil Jones have emerged as the first-choice pairing, but with a congested fixture list, Smalling has more than proved the wisdom of extending his stay at Old Trafford. Smalling has made 6 appearances this season, retaining Ashley Young in the first 3 months of the calendar year. Mourinho jettisoned 3 Louis van Gaal failed signings, and Young looked set to join them, with a mere 4 competitive appearances in as many months, coupled with interest from China and closer to home. But with the winger-turned-fullback uninterested in a move to the Far East, his stay has extended into the new season, and he has recovered from injury to excel on both sides of the defence. In his current form, Young's attacking displays from left-back have ensured his place in United's first-choice 11. Get all the latest Manchester United news first with our new app. Download it here, now.